all the 18 local government areas in Edo State.
The personnel were drawn from crisis management departments, which includes disaster and medical units respectively. We work pari passu with the National Center for Disease Control and Humanitarian Task Force for the purpose of surveillance, enforcement, and response.
He equally sued for the synergy among sister agencies to achieve desired results, geared towards the protection of lives and properties of the citizenry in the state.
I hereby enjoin the general public to adhere strictly to the advice and directives of the Federal Ministry of Health and other measures put in place by the Edo State government. For help and information,
the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps is empowered by law to assist in the maintenance of peace and order, provide medical services including first aid during period of emergencies, as well as protect government facilities. In Benin, Chikodi Obi, NTA News.
And based on growing concerns for COVID-19 pandemic across the world, Edo State virus, the statement advises members to partially stay away from the press center except the distributors of newspapers and few of those who use the center for essential journalism duties. The leadership of the union also wants journalists in Edo State to adhere strictly to preventive measures and follow experts' advice on COVID-19 prevention. And it's time for another break. The news continues in a moment. Don't go away.
My people, make una listen oh. No be news again say coronavirus don't enter Nigeria. Coronavirus na that bad disease from China where they cause fever, dry cough, sneeze, pneumonia fit enter and it dey kill. But no cause for alarm because our government they on top of the matter. Just shine your eyes, wash your hands with soap and tap where they run. Cover your nose and mouth if you want cough or sneeze. No enter bus way past 3 people per seat. Keep good distance from people. No near person too much. No shake anybody. No hug. Government don't even plan any gathering of more than 20 people. All shops for market closed except people where they sell food, medicine, provision, fuel and other essential things. If you see as your body be, quick, go hospital or call 0808 4096 723 or 0806 425 817
or 0528 40557 or 081 36 3908.
Please until Signature Hotel. Please until Signature Hotel. Our place of hospitality.
Jesse elites in Ethiopia West local government area of that state have sued for a peaceful resolution to the unending tussle over the kingship of the community. And Okolo reports that members contested the legitimacy of what they call an unlawful installation of a representative of one of the ruling houses.
The unlawful installation of Chief Angus Omasaru as the OVA by one of the houses has degenerated into a leadership tussle. Speaking on behalf of the Jesse elites, which comprises sons and daughters of Ijere Kingdom, Chief Halims Agoda condemned the violence deployed in trying to settle who should occupy the throne. He urged all aggrieved parties to shift ground so that peace can return to the community.
We have looked into the matter, and both sides, especially our brothers and sisters that took some steps about 2 weeks ago, that they've elected a king, agreed that the procedures they adopted was not right. We set up a peace committee that will harmonize various interests, headed by our dear daughter, the former Chief Judge of Bayelsa State, Justice Akpomime, who chairs that committee. I will announce to you that by next month, before the end of the month, the report of that committee will be out.
Among the Jesse elites who want peace to be restored to the community are the Executive Director, Finance and Admin, Desopadek, John Nani, and the Vice Chancellor, Western Delta University, Cecilia Okobia.
What was done before is declared null and void ab initio. Therefore, there is no king elect in Jesse. That's the decision reached here today.
Once the report is out, we will do the analysis and the procedure for selecting a new king will be looked at.
The Ijere Kingdom, also known as Jesse in Ethiopia's local government area of Delta State, lost their king in 2018. Since then, there has been a crisis over who should succeed the king between the two ruling houses in the kingdom, Udurie and Uduaka. From Jesse, Auli Okolo, NTA News.
And the Edo State's Police Command has arrested 2 suspected high-profile kidnapper and armed robber who allegedly terrorized Edo State and other neighboring states. The police public relations officer of the command, Chidi Nwabuzo, made it known while briefing newsmen at the command headquarters. Uduakobong Achibong has details.
According to police image maker, the 2 suspects met their Waterloo on the 14th of March 2020 when the team attached to Special Anti-Robbery Corps (SARS) was on special duty at Igwebe, Ubiaja axis of Edo State. The team intercepted one Toyota Picnic with registration number AKD 958FQ, where the 2 suspects, Shehu Usman and Lawal Mazda J, were occupants, and recovered 31 rounds of live AK-47 ammunition and a cash of 466,500 naira.
They were unable to give account of these exhibits that were recovered from them. Immediately they were brought to the office, interrogated, and statement taken from them. During their statement taking, they confessed to be kidnappers and armed robbers that operate within the ASICs of Edo State, Kogi State, Delta State, and even the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Abuja.
One of the suspects confessed to the offense of conspiracy and unlawful possession of ammunition leveled against them.
Policemen can't stop us, can't search our motor. We just follow up in the road. Policemen just stop us. This man carry ammunition for hand, one is 3 men for him hand. Now so the policemen can't see it under my carpet, under my motor carpet. Now so the more policemen can't start in, they check the motor. They carry us to reach office. Where they are offering the bonnet, can't see the rest one. What they can't tell me, he can't begin tell me, say, make I not pay them. Say, we gather there together. I tell and say, this is not possible because you are owner of the goods.
Meanwhile, the case file, the suspect and exhibits have been transferred to Lagos owing to request from Federal SARS Annex Lagos for further investigation. In Benin, Uduakobong Achibong, NTA News.
And that's the news tonight. Thank you for watching. Good evening.
The first 6 months of a baby's life brings that first grasp, that first smile, that first love. For the first 6 months, don't give